Hi, this is Michael from Machination Studio, and this is week 5 of the new Codename Colossus build log for the New York Comic Con. So just to recap on the status of where everything is at this time. The stuff that's in the mail are still in the mail. I've got some modeling stuff like ladders and staircases and railings and stuff that's coming from the US. So that hopefully should arrive sometime next week. My 3D prints have completed printing and they are definitely in the mail. That's coming from the Netherlands. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I'm hoping both of these things will arrive in the early parts of next week rather than the later parts. We shall see. While I'm waiting for them in the past week, as well as hopefully less so for next week, I've bought some acrylics. I've visited the acrylic supplier, bought some acrylics, laser cut my acrylics. Show you them a bit. Yeah, packaging. I have kind of finalized how I'm going to pack and ship my model over to the New York Comic Con. So it will be a wooden crate with a pallet lift base so that they can be lifted with forklifts or pallet lifts. Well, I'll have to get it made, and hopefully I don't know whether I can get it painted in a kind of a colors that I want to, or I have to leave it there. But I'll figure that out. I've also been exploring foam inserts so that I can protect the Colossus inside the wooden crate itself. So I'm gonna have to start drawing how I'm gonna laser cut all that foam. So that'll probably be something I'll be doing maybe next week or the week after that. I've been busy with a lot of meetings and stuff. In the meantime, what I've been able to do is paint. I don't know if you can see this. These are a lot of the ABS prints that I've had ready. I've got them painted. You can start to see the color scheme. So it's a bit of a kind of a greenish gray on the interiors, and a kind of a military green, kind of blue, slightly bluish UK style green on the exterior. So I've got quite a lot of the ABS print stuff. Some of the servos I've printed up. You know, all sorts of bits. These are all the leg bits. So the ABS parts, the base colors have been printed. So just waiting for all the SLS parts. These are the laser cut parts. I've also painted them. So things are going on schedule to me. I'm trying to meet a first week of September deadline so I can ship all the stuff instead of having to air fly them. I think I'll save a bit doing that. So first week of September, I should hope to get that done. So that kind of leaves me with 1 full month or slightly less than a month of September for me to prepare in earnest what I'm going to do at the show. I've already started talking to my designer friend who's supporting me, Lucidity Design Agencies. They're supporting me with this. I've started talking to them. We've got some ideas on how we're gonna design some of this stuff. It's going to be pretty bare bones, I'm afraid to say, because I'll be carrying it all over there by myself. So I can't be carrying too much stuff. Hopefully that also meets the first week of September deadline, so I can ship some of that stuff there. But I will have stuff for people to come up to the booth. I'll be able to have something nice for those of you guys who drop by to say hi, right? So I'm really excited to get on with that, the show and the build. Like I said, hopefully the stuff comes in the early parts of next week rather than the later parts of next week, so I'll be able to stay on schedule and work through August to get it done. What else is there? Well, there's a lot of footage. That's what else is there. So watch the footage. Hope you guys like it. Yeah, I know. I know. The laser cut parts end up like this. They still have the kind of protective layers on. So what I've got to do right now is to peel off all these protective layers, and because I'm going to paint over them, I'll need to give them a bit of a scruffing up so that the paint will adhere a little bit better. That's what I'm going to do now. There's a whole bunch of pieces, so it's going to take a while. Yeah, so that's done. So I will probably spend a bit of time scruffing them up when I get back. I'm almost diluting this to about 50%, so 50% paint and 50% thinner. So one of the things that experienced painters will tell you, which I learned from them, is when you're adding thinner, don't just add all the thinner at a go. Just add them bit by bit, stir it up, and add some more. It's a bit longer process, but you can get a much better consistency and homogeneity when you do that. So this is my homemade stirrer. It's just a little drill. I've just used a piano wire bent into a kind of L shape. It's a simple little thing that helps a lot. So because I've done this before, I kind of know how much of the thinner I need just to get the consistency come out of my airbrush. Generally speaking, if you take these, what are these? These are the 10 milliliter bottles and fill it up to the brim with thinner, just about right. 50-50. Yeah, just having a test of the consistency. I'm happy with this. Actually, I can just start this. Just nozzle. Okay, here we are. Nice thing is the the old Badger caps go straight onto the Tamiya bottle, so that's really great. Just coincidence more than anything. I don't think either of them designed it that way. So all my little old Tamiya bottles are actually now useful for holding paints and different mixes for my airbrush. So because I'm actually painting with acrylics, and anybody who has experience with airbrushing acrylics will know that because it's a water-based paint, it generally gets thick and gets stuck on the airbrush quite easily compared to oil-based paints. So because of that, I usually have a bit of acetone. This is a bit of acetone that I got that is from a nail polish hobby, nail polish supplier. Not the sort of hobby ones that are a lot more expensive. So this is fairly affordable. And I use little Q-tips, little tips like these to keep my airbrush clean. Definitely try to clean it before and after use. So acetone is really good for removing paints. Protection. I'm not sure N95 is good enough, but oh well. That's what I got available. So I've done a bunch. Not sure you can still hear me, but I've done a bunch last night. The lighting wasn't that great, so didn't film it. But I've done a bunch. Got a lot more to do. Trying to get as much done while waiting for the SLS parts to arrive. My SLS parts have officially been shipped, so I'm pretty happy. So that's definitely coming. It's on time, on schedule. Yeah, I need an airbrush holder. Gloves. It's not so much for protection, but just makes washing my hands later on a lot easier. Don't have to wash all the paint off my left hand, which is holding the pieces. These are just latex gloves. You can get a whole bunch of these in the pharmacy. I find that for fine work like this, latex gloves, or I think if you're allergic to latex, you can get some other kind, but this works great for me. So this gray is the interior color. I'm doing a base coat now of the interior color on all the pieces that's got a bit facing the inside. Yes, I gotta do this for 435 pieces. Sure you don't want to see all of this, so you can I'll just cut it after this. So I hope you guys like what you saw. Like and subscribe if you want to support this build, if you want to support what I'm doing here. If you are going to visit the New York Comic Con, please do drop by and say hi. Thanks. Have fun.